Interesting. Oh, a nuclear warhead. Hello friends, today we're going to be playing Reventure. It is touted to have 100 different endings, as well as being known to be very comical, have many different Easter eggs, and just to be a good time. I did start a playthrough prior, about 15 minutes ago, but I realized I did not have any volume, so I'm just going to restart. I'm going to be trying to do some of the voices for the characters. I'm not able to do voices too well, but please don't, well, we'll see how it goes. Please don't make fun of me too much. Or this guy doesn't want to talk to me, okay. The Dark Lord has taken the princess to his fortress to the east. Grab your legendary sword to the west and fulfill your destiny, Tim. Please, Tim, hurry and bring my daughter back to take this item to protect you on your journey. So I'll grab it. It's a shield. One other aspect I've learned from my past playing is the more items you carry, the more your character seems to weigh, so he can jump. He can't jump as high. But that's alright. So I'll grab the sword and get the first ending. It is a little bit sad. But it had to be done. Tim was so eager to try out his new sword, he couldn't wait for some minion to appear and stab the elder at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the cave. He also stole his wallet. What a moron. That's a little Legend of Zelda Easter egg, for those of you who do not know. Tim spent a long time in prison for that murder, and after being released back to the streets, he considered changing his ways, or changing his name in the options menu to improve his... Okay, you get the gist. So I'm gonna run this way, get another quick ending. Tim expected those little minions to be harmless, or at least to take only one heart of his life. Guess what? That's exactly what they took. Tim's weak and little heart. Everyone in the town knew Tim was a heartless bastard, so the wound wasn't that bad for him. But maybe carrying a shield next time wouldn't be so bad. Alright. Going to run this way, get a couple more endings. The shovel. Come this way. So I'll quickly do this ending. I have done it on the other save, but once again, didn't have sound. Tim closed his eyes and remembered that treacherous signpost as he fell to the bottomless pit. Ironically, since there was no bottom or impact, he just starved to death. Gold Rush. I'm not sure what that is a reference to. Myself, if you know, please leave it in the comments. Wouldn't hurt. Nightmares about the endless fall were pretty common in Tim's family. Tim awoke when he heard the guard outside. Going to run this way, grab the shovel again, and dig down. Go to that same area, but I will not dig to the bottomless pit this time. And I'm almost certain we will get an ending I have not seen yet. Alright, we will go past the sign onto the bridge. I am not going to dig down. And it appears it's a dragon, maybe. It was a dragon. Stepping in front of the dragon wasn't the smartest decision in Tim's career, but it would probably be best to be the last he'd ever make. His cooking point was the dragon's favorite. Oh, now I'm a little burnt human, missing my flesh. The scars all over Tim's skin made our hero look even more adventurous than before. I believe that is a... Oh, I tripped. That day, Tim tripped over a rock right after leaving his house, and fell right on his face. The guard in front really questioned if this was indeed the hero that the kingdom needed. Alright, that same day. Such a stupid fall. Tim's face looked flatter than before, and that's really saying something, given how pixelated it already was. He'll watch his next step going outside. So I'm going to try to get the shield, because maybe I'll be able to block the dragon's fire with it. I'll go ahead and grab the sword as well, maybe I'm able to slay the dragon. I have 3 items, and look how high I can jump. Barely, almost probably a third of what I could prior. But I will go meet my dragon friend and see what he is doing, see if I'm able to slay him with my sword and shield. I also could try digging down at some point. Tim's shield blocked the dragon's flames, but was melted, pushing it into his face and turned it into a beautiful but painful mask. Alright, the shield was not the right call, but it was another ending. Tim managed to remove the iron mask using brute force. It also removed his eyes, but he learned to feel the environment using his inner chi. Ah, now my eyes dangle. It's lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and head this way once again. I'm gonna go ahead and fall in lava and see what happens. I figure it'll be an ending. It was. A miscalculated jump resulted in Tim's falling into a lava pit. That was not the end he'd have wanted, but surely was the one he deserved. Only 81% of people fell in lava ever. That's surprising. Those third-degree burns left him with a scarred face, but surely the princess would look past them. Go get her, hero. Hi, I'm Juan, one of the creators of this world. I'm here just enjoying the views. And I got a parkour up here. Fairly easy. And we just float on down the pirate's cliff. What is this little piece? Is this a... Oh, it's a hint. Okay, I didn't... Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know those existed. And out to sea we go. Alright, we're at the pirate ship. And I believe we just go down and to the booty. Tim found a pirate's treasure inside that ship. His smile faded as he noticed a copy of Reventure among the pile of gold. What kind of heartless person would steal a jewel like that? "10 years later. Tim left the gold and ran home to play Reventure with an amazing amount of content nobody saw for him for years. Today he achieved ending 100 and was finally ready to go outside. And I'm a little pirate now. That's cool. It's going to be another ending, so I'm going to have to try it. I'm also going to have to try to stab the king. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. Tim removed the legendary sword from the stone, just to put it inside a friendly guard. He was arrested and publicly executed under the charges of being an asshole. Six days later. Tim was a psycho, and got what he deserved. The day after his execution, his brother decided to pick up where he left off and fulfill his prophecy. Tinku. Oh, and the little dude was dead over there, it appeared. Wonder if I can pull the sword out of him. Well, that's convenient. I'm sorry, but I have to try to stab the king now, like I said. Hey, bud. Hey-ya. All hail King Tinku. As the previous ruler finished his term, the kingdom entered an era of prosperity. Quite brief, because Tinku's idea quickly became popular. I will probably get 5 more endings, I suppose, and then we will call this an end, friends. Tinku the Brief recovered from his injuries from the murder attempt. To spare his life, he swore loyalty to the new king, much to his humiliation. Tinku jumped into the chimney, ready to share the spirit of Christmas and gift copies of Reventure. Everyone loved the game and left an 11 out of 10 review. So it seems, going that path, I'm able to actually make it east without getting the sword. Because I feel like I can just jump over the chimney. After receiving overwhelming reviews from everyone about his game, Tinku was filled with motivation and ready for a new quest. Little door down there, head in there, see what's going on there. There's an item. Mr. Hugs. That replaced my sword ability with a hug ability. Right after adopting Paw Love, Tinku kept filling his heart with the love of missing cats. Unfortunately, it also filled his throat with hairballs, and eventually he choked to death in his bed. Every cat in the kingdom cried for the loss of Tinku. Paul swore to take his will and prepare for a new adventure. Oh, I'm a cat, okay? There's a cannon, I'm just gonna hop in there and see where it takes me. It appears to have taken me to the store. Ah, that's what it's meant to do. Interesting. Oh, a nuclear warhead. I'm gonna assume I use that on the cannon. I wonder if I could... Yep, that's where it goes. After getting tired of the traditional adventure tactics, Paulo decided a more direct approach to destroying the Dark Fortress. It was super effective. Airstrike. Paulo couldn't rest knowing that they had rebuilt the fortress in just a month. This time, he'd tackle the root of the problem. I'm going to get the hug thing again and see if I hug the king. Fairly sure that'll be another one. Or I could even try to hug a guard real quick while I'm here. What does this sign say? Mr. Hugs unlocks the hidden power of love, but forbids the use of violence. So, okay. And yep, the guard is also one. Paulo jumped to the arms of the guard, but landed on the spear he was wielding. The guard didn't move an inch as Paulo's heart was impaled. How professional. Oh no, I have a spear through my body. Although I was a cat previously. Having such powerful jumping skills can get troublesome sometimes. Paulo just read just as effectiveness got ready for adventure once again. I like how the map slightly changes with some of the endings, such as how there are now many cats around the castle. And use Mr. Hugs on the king. Paulo jumped into the arms of the king and gave him an epic kiss. Everyone in the room felt awkward and unsure of what to do. They slowly started to walk away to give the monarch some privacy. Alright friends, that's 15 endings. If you feel like I should continue, please leave a like and maybe something in the comments. Hope to see you in the next one.